Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's TJ Slade, your favorite influencer. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do. And today I'm gonna do a story time, and I just know y'all like this story time. And this story time is like crazy. Like, this is like something like kind of unbelievable that happened to me. So much money this night at the club. And let me tell y'all, okay, here's the thing. That is not really like, it's realistic for a bottle girl, but like in Houston, and I can't even say if you're working for like a major team, because like I said, I worked in big clubs. And you can make that in one night, but a nigga gotta be tipping real good, or you really gotta just be on your P's and your Q's. But like, that's not even a typical normal bottle girl night for me to make that much money. Like, that was ridiculous. So let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so this was on a Friday, and I did not work that day. I was off, and I get a phone call while I'm laying in my bed, and it like, oh my gosh, we need you to come to work. We're short on girls. We're gonna need an extra girl. Blase. I think somebody couldn't come in. I don't know what really happened, but all I know is they were short on girls. So I was like, okay, let me try to find my uniform. I have to find a uniform. Keep in mind, y'all, the whole time I know where the outfit at. I just don't want to go to work because I was off. Like, and if you work in the club every weekend, I'm letting you know right now, when you have a chance to not go to the club on a Friday or a Saturday, you're gonna stay home. Like, you don't want to do that. So I wanted to stay inside. So I was like, okay, give me a few minutes, an hour or two to find the outfit. So they like, okay, we just need you here. It don't matter what time you get here as quickly as possible. We need you here. So another reason why I didn't want to work is because I wasn't in gratuity. Like, I didn't book no section. So I'm like, man, like, they saying they need me, and I'm probably finna be a runner, like running bottles, ain't making no money for real. Like, I got attitude about going. So y'all, I'm on the phone with my friend, and she like, girl, just go to work. Like, you gotta make some money. You're not doing nothing. You laying down. You might as well just go make a cool, $300, $200, $300. No, I was gonna make more than $100. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you should go do something because you're not doing nothing, and they need you. So finally, I just stopped fake looking for the outfit, and I did my hair and my makeup, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna work. I get there, I automatically have an attitude because, like, the club had not opened yet. So I had attitude. It's like, I'm here and I just don't want to be here. Like, I did not ask to come here. Like, I don't want to be here. I'm upset. So we setting up the club, all 80 of the sections, making juices, doing the cups, just setting up the club. Like, what you do at the beginning of the night. So, y'all, we get dressed. We do bottle practice. Like, yes, they make you do that sometimes. Like, we do bottle practice and all that good stuff. And finally, the club is open. So usually right when the club opens, or like right before it opens, we get our work assignments, which means like each girl, if you're not a runner, you get a certain amount of tables that you work. So, and at the club I was working at, you get 4 tables, 5 sometimes, but like usually you get 3 through 5 tables, right? So the work assignments drop in the group tag, and I look at mine, and I see my name, and I see 4 tables, right? But each table is the same exact name. I see Bobby. So I'm like, this one person got 4 tables. And the 4 tables are 4 bottle minimums each. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. So I'm like, 16 bottles. Like, this must be one of them stupid promo tables. That's why they get discounted bottles. So now I'm even more mad because if you know in the industry, like, it's rare that promo tables and like hosts freaking tip you. Like, that mess is so rare. So I'm pissed again that the 4 tables I got is promo tables. So I thought they were promo tables. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Night gets started, and we get a text messages, like, as the tables come in, they text us, like, They drop in the group chat. So I see, TJ, your tables are here. TJ, your tables are set, which means they've all been seated in a section. So I'm like, they about to get cheap bottles. Like, this is a promo table. Y'all, when I tell y'all the group chat start blowing up right after they say set, they like, TJ, come get your money. They throwing money. They throwing money. They throwing your money. They throwing money. So, like, in Houston, like, it's, like, a thing for, like, you know, for sections to, like, throw money in the air. Everybody throw ones and all that stuff. Like, and when you throw ones, like, your waitress, on some teams, they make y'all split the ones. But on the team I was on, we didn't have to split them. So, like, my table was the only one throwing money. So they like, TJ, come get your money. So I'm like, come get my money. I'm like, come get my money. Y'all, I walk up to the table. It's like the floor is covered in ones. Like, who the hell is these niggas? Like, floor covered in ones. I get a trash bag. I'm picking up money. Got a trash bag full of ones before the night even started. So, y'all, I rang them up, and they had 16 bottles, regular priced, and I'm okay, like, and bottles are like $3.20 each at the club I'm working at. So, y'all do the math. Like, I had so much money in my hand, I was like, look, we're gonna take this to the back and count it. If I need some more, I'm gonna come and let y'all know. So, y'all, and then he added, like, a really big tip on top of that, too. Like, my tip had to be, like, $600. Like, it was a really big tip on top of that. So, y'all, I ring up their bottles and all that stuff, and the whole time, they is throwing money. They are throwing it. Like, I done ran all 16 bottles. I'm servicing them. I ain't gonna lie, by the end of the night, I was wore out servicing them because it was so many freaking people. Like, and like, it was like different waitresses. Like, you know, well, it was my friend and like one other waitress. Like, they kept helping me pick up the money because, y'all, they were just throwing so much money. It was to the point where, like, people was buying ones, and we had ran out of ones at the club, and they were taking my ones, counting them in the back, and recycling them and reselling them. And giving me my money, like, and like cash or like Cash App. Like, that's how many ones I had in like a freaking trash bag, y'all. It was so much money. Like, and keep in mind, y'all, the table was really, really nice to me. They were like really, really cool. I was just tired. I was wearing like a dog. Y'all, 3,000 and like 500 was like all I was able to pick up. Like, it was all I was able to get. They threw way more money than that. That was just all the money I was able to collect. Like, it was to the point where it was, like, so much money on the floor. Money was flying everywhere. Like, I was trying to get as much as I could. Like, I'm talking about, y'all would have thought we was in a strip club. Like, for real. That's how much money was on the floor. You would have thought we was in a strip club. Y'all. So, like, by the end of the night, like, by the time I left, well, not by the time I left, by the end of the night, the club closed. They threw so much money. I had a big trash bag full of freaking ones. And, like, I had got my money from the actual club. So, on top of what I got in tips from them and my money that I got from the club, like, I made, like, 4 bands that night. And I was just like, what? Like, I made around rent money plus more. Y'all, it was just such a good night. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I wasn't about to come. I can't believe I ain't want to come. My manager was like, you happy your behind showed up. But, like, nobody knew they were going to do that. Like, they did not expect that. Because, like, they just thought it was, like, you know, somebody who had money because they booked so many tables. But, like, nobody even seen that coming, y'all. So, I got home that night. I got home around, like, 4 because I live so far from, like, downtown Houston. I got home at, like, 4, y'all. I was counting ones to, like, 6 in the freaking morning. Like, I was counting money to, like, 6 in the morning. Like, I got video proof. Like, I would insert the video proof so y'all know I'm not capping. It is no cap in my rap. Like,
One of them
I was counting. Y'all. And that's why now, like, anytime I don't feel like going to work, I always remember that night. That's the night that when I don't feel like going to work and I gotta work, that's the night that made me get up and get dressed and go. Because honestly, in the industry, like, you never even gonna, like, you don't know what's gonna happen, even on a slow night. Like, y'all, I started off at, like, a very, you know, not popular place, right? But I was still making buku money because, y'all, this curl is bothering me. I was still making buku money because, like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to hustle. Like, I'm a natural hustler. So, I was making money. But y'all know, even one time there, like, it was a slow night. When I say slow night, I mean, it was like 3 sections booked. It was slow. Like, we was just people was just walking in and we was just servicing them. That's how slow it was, and hoping we was just gonna make some money. And I remember it was a guy that was in there. He was just walking around. He seemed weird. And the other girls had been like, he was like, when he walked up to me, he was like, I was trying to buy a bottle, but them girls was being mean to me. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I guess they thought he ain't really want to buy nothing, you know, and all that stuff. So me, I'm friendly when it comes to work. So, like, I'm like, oh, like, what you need? Like, you know, I got you. Like, what you need? Like, so that night, he ended up buying, like, 2 Hennessy bottles from me. And he just kept giving me money. He's like, keep the change, keep the change, keep the change, keep the change. Y'all, on a slow night with 3 sections, like, I literally left that club with $500 just from that man. Like, it was to the point where, like, he was just buying freaking shots. Like, when he ran out his bottle, he started buying shots for the waitresses, like, that I work with, and they did not want the shots. But I'm like, y'all, just take the shots. You only gotta take the shots. But he buying them for y'all and telling me keep the change. And he's buying doubles. So that means when he buying doubles, he giving me like $40. And the doubles probably like $24. And he telling me keep the change each time. Like, I ain't gonna lie about it. In the work, I have our coworkers who drunk as hell. But I ran up a bag, like, and that's why, y'all, I don't care if it's 4 people in the club, baby. Somebody's gonna want to spend some money. And somebody's gonna put some money in my pockets, y'all. And that was the time that I made all that money in one night. And what I did with that money, I paid my rent. And I went on a trip. I put some of it up. I paid my rent. And I went on a trip to Jamaica with my friends. Period. Like, and that's really, like, let me know if you a bottle girl in Houston and you're touching 3-4 bands every time you work the floor. Teach me. I've made a lot of money. Like, I've made like a band. I've made over a band. But for me to make like $4,000, like, yeah, because I said 3 at the beginning. And when you add my money on top, like, that I made from the actual club that they paid me, I left like 4 bands. So, y'all, that is it for this story time today. And I hope y'all enjoyed this story. And if y'all want to hear more story times, let me know. Because I literally have not made a story time in forever. And I got stories, like, I got stories. I got messy stories. I got funny stories. I got good stories. I got stories. So that's all. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And I will talk to you later. Bye.